Good morning, my awesome students. Alright, students, now we are in special topics in international economic class. So, the topic that I will be teaching you guys today is about FDI and its role within the economy. So, first of all, I will rather explain what FDI is to get you started.
That's interesting topic. I'm excited.
Foreign direct investment is when a company from one country making a physical investment into another country with an aim to expand its business overseas. And there are various types of FDI, and it can be in the form of investment from multinational company. A good example would be Tesco Lotus.
But I don't understand why we need FDI in our country.
That's a good question. The reason why we need FDI multinational enterprises in the country is because these companies have big influences on the market in economies. For example, there is the crowding out effect on national firms as well as smaller firms, and this would shift away profits among them. However, this will benefit the consumer as there will be more competition and reduces monopoly power. Moreover, the spillover effects will be generated so local firms will become more efficient through knowledge spillover and learning effects. There will be an increased employment. On the other hand, the whole economies could lower transportation and transaction costs and expand the market access to foreign market.
So apart from multinational enterprises you told us earlier, are there any other types of FDI as well?
Yes. There are many types of FDI, but today I want to tell you the basics. The first one is import substituting FDI, which refers to the process whereby domestic production replaces imports. Second is export increasing FDI, which is when the investing firms want to find new sources of inputs, such as raw materials or intermediate goods, with the intention of using the host country as a base to export the products to the host country's neighboring countries.
So why foreign companies want to invest in Thailand in the past decade?
It is because of liberalization of trade, which allows economies to be able to increase trade volume and economic development by eliminating both tariffs and non-tariff barriers. This also enables developing countries to improve competitive advantages in the production of certain goods.
What do you think about the trade liberalizations and its effects on ASEAN economy?
There are evidence from East Asia that the contributing factor of the economic growth in the past few years is the average import tariff, which has fallen from 30% to 10% over the past 20 years. This makes ASEAN's manufacturing sector to be more efficient in the global market. Do you guys know what ASEAN Economic Committee is?
Well, I know that ASEAN stands for Association of Southeast Asian Nations, which founded in 1967 and comprised of 10 countries, including Brunei Darussalam, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam.
That's right, but there's a lot more about it. Now let me explain more to you. Well, firstly, the goal of ASEAN economic integration is to become a single production base where goods can be manufactured and distributed efficiently within the region, including free movement of labor and capital, which will lead to global supply chain.
Oh, I see. I heard that it consists of 4 pillars, includes creating a single market and production base, increasing competitiveness, promoting equitable economic development, and further integrating ASEAN into global economic, right?
Yes, that's right.
Could you explain me more about ASEAN Free Trade Agreement?
Yes, sure. ASEAN Free Trade Area is an agreement concerning in the lowering of intra-regional tariffs through common effective preferential tariff scheme for any ASEAN Free Trade Area. So, as I've explained to you about FDI so far, what do you think about the trends in foreign direct investment in ASEAN would be like?
Well, FDI to ASEAN has been strong over the past few years in terms of flows and rate of growth after the Asian crisis, and the effects on economic community also plays a positive role towards FDI.
Good. Let me add more for the case of Thailand, whose growth during the miracle years was fueled in part by robust FDI inflows. See, FDI plays a huge role in Thai economy.
Created using Powtoon.